Hi YouTube, it's Ty. I am just coming on here to see if I even need to bother doing a live stream today because I'm so freaking late getting on here. So I'll just wait for probably 5 minutes at the most to see if anybody even logs on as creeps into the place. It's late and so it's like prime time TV time. So I don't know if anybody is really ready or interested in a live stream. So let me know. As y'all come in, tell me if you would rather I just wait until late this evening, or if I need to do this, I only have 3 topics researched. So let me know if I should do these on next Sunday and combine it and do a very long, or not long, but a bigger Sunday Funday, or if y'all want me to go in and do it now, just let me know. If you're in here, let me see, I'm getting to where I can see the comments. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Rowdy Chica, that's our NKC connection. Okay, what are y'all doing watching me right now? Y'all supposed to be like watching Real Housewives of Atlanta or something, right? So tell me, Rashad Too Cool, what are you doing, young man? You're supposed to be, I don't know, are you on spring break? Hey, Jeffrey Helm, how are you doing? Okay, so do y'all want me to do this live stream now? Or do y'all want me to wait and do this later? Because I got tied up. My fiance needed dinner. And so I just prepared his dinner. And I'm only going to come on for 30 minutes at the most right now. If I do this, I can do it later tonight, or else I can do it tomorrow, or I can make it a longer Sunday Funday next week. Hey, 23, what are you doing? Okay, I'm surprised that y'all are showing up. So tell me what y'all want me to do. Can y'all hear me? Because everybody's coming in and saying hi, but I want to know if this is a good time, because I feel like everybody's getting ready to watch some kind of primetime TV. Hey, Jamie, how are you doing? Thank you, love. Thanks for coming in. So Uno's on standby. Hey, Sam's Creation and Design. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, everybody. Okay, we're in the double digits now. So, I guess we'll go on and do the live stream because nobody's telling me to put it off. So,
everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Okay, I don't know if you all can hear that. That is Uno in the background saying that everybody in the club is getting tipsy. I don't know what that really means right now, but okay. So I'm just going to go on and jump into the topics, I guess, since y'all are here. Thank you for coming. Jamie can hear. Okay, so everybody wants me to just go on and go. So I don't have the game plan for this week. I missed out on what I needed to do so that I could get the certificates to give out to the winners we already have. Hey, Wolverine Scratch, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. Hey, you not ready? Where's Mrs. LP? Okay. Hey, Doron. Okay, I still need to go and watch you review Love and Hip Hop Miami. Is that what I think that's what Poetry told me. One of those shows you review, and I said that I need to go and look at your review, so I will. So let me quickly, you guys, get to the Slick. Hey, how are you doing? Okay, y'all are coming in, and I'm surprised because I just figured everybody would be watching whatever you watch on Sunday nights. Okay, so let me go in and get to these topics. Let's talk Bruno Mars. Did y'all see him trending? 23 was finishing up in the store. Okay. So The Grapevine, are you all familiar with The Grapevine? That's a roundtable web series that supposedly discusses topics from the perspective of the Black millennial. And earlier this week, Bruno Mars was trending on social media because Grapevine did a roundtable discussion on Bruno Mars and asking the question if he is in fact appropriating Black culture by making the kind of music that he makes. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't, and maybe you can chime in and tell me if you think that he is. But if he is, I don't have a problem with that. To me, there are some artists who, I guess you could say, appropriate Black culture, but to me, the difference between Bruno Mars and other artists who actually do appropriate Black culture in their music is that he pays homage and he shows respect to the roots, or the music, to the roots of the music that he performs and its originators. Now, that being said, I thoroughly enjoy a lot of Bruno Mars's music, and that's Uno. Hey, thank you, love. I appreciate that. I don't think that we have a right to tell anyone what kind of music they can make. Hi, Tim. How are you doing? And Tim Holmes, let me get that in because I want to still at some point go back to watching my playbacks and getting back to the videos of the people who watch my live stream because I really do appreciate that. I say that let's see. For me, it's okay for someone to appropriate Black culture if that's what it is, as long as they pay respect to the music. And so the fact is that unfortunately, we live in a day and age where it seems that Blackness is being erased from pop culture, and people, even Black people, would sometimes rather hear quote unquote Black music from anyone other than a Black person. Now, Bruno Mars is, I believe, half Filipino, a quarter Puerto Rican, and a quarter Jewish, which I don't understand how Jewish gets put into as a race when it's a religion. But anyway, and I believe that it's factual that his racial ambiguity helps him, and it helps the record labels. I think that they find people who are racially ambiguous more marketable to all races of people. And frankly, I think that you cannot deny about Bruno Mars specifically, you can't deny that, since that's the one who Grapevine is targeting. We'll just keep the topic there. But he has a lot of talent, and I thoroughly enjoy his music. And me being a 70s baby, an 80s kid, a 90s teenager, his music is very reminiscent of the artists who were really good in the 80s and who were really good in the 90s. And a lot of the new R&B acts and rap acts, for sure, I don't want to listen to, because the music is just not good to me. But Bruno Mars is able to relate to very young people. Hey, Funday Gaming. And I think that he's able to relate to older people as well. And I think that it's in part because of his throwback style. Hey, Alice Hernandez. And I think that if people want to spend their time using social media to call out people for appropriating Black culture, then there are certainly other people who I'd rather see them wasting their energy on besides Bruno Mars. Use that bad energy. Oh, thank you, Alice. Use that bad energy on someone like Lil Xan, who literally looks like a white version of Lil Wayne, and he's just as ugly. I think he's about 21 years old, and he's a rapper, and he said that Tupac was boring. I mean, and people like what they like, so I can't, diss him for not liking Tupac. But I think that a lot of these young mumble rappers and rappers who are coming up now who have lyrics that nobody can understand, their thing now is to diss Tupac and even Biggie, who I was honestly never a fan of. Yeah, Doron, he does look like a crackhead to me too. I think that they like to diss these, like the legends of rap, and then act like these guys didn't somehow pave the way so that they can have a lame-ass career that they now have. So for me, whether they're white or Black, can we use that same energy going after people like them instead of people who are actually talented like Bruno Mars? Or here's another idea. If you think that there are some Black artists who deserve more attention than Bruno Mars, give them your attention. Buy their music, get them trending on social media, buy tickets to their concerts, and stop giving energy to people who you don't say deserve your time and attention. I was thankful to say, though, at least the 90% of the comments that I saw they were on the side of Bruno Mars in this matter, because I certainly sided with him on it. People were saying that they love his music, that he quotes his sources and his inspirations, and there are bigger fish to fry, and there are actual culture vultures out there who could be discussed. And it's basically like, okay, Grapevine, you need to get a life with this one. And on this particular subject, I'd have to agree. I've heard the Grapevine before. I've looked at a few of their videos before. They talk about some pretty important topics, but I guess, because Bruno Mars is such a big name, that this is, I think, the first time I've ever known to have a Grapevine video just trend #1 on Twitter. So good for them. They got some recognition, but I just think that to make Bruno Mars the target of that kind of talk, I wasn't feeling it. And then the one girl, I don't know if you all saw the clip, there was one girl who said that if Bruno Mars died today, I would literally bake a cake. And I'm like, what? Hi Bearded Yakin. Thank you, Doran. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank you, Jamie. I see y'all with the thumbs ups, and I appreciate that. But yeah, so I wasn't feeling the discussion being about Bruno Mars in that way, because I don't see him as a culture vulture. And people can make whatever kind of music they want to make. I mean, so me, if I want to go and salsa dance, am I appropriating Latino culture? You know what I mean? Like, where do we draw the line? So that's kind of how I look at it. But, as long as someone respects the culture, then I don't have a problem with it. But I want to know what you all think. So let me get to the comments and see what y'all are saying. And I got about 20 more minutes to go. Ritzy ENT, Ritzy, I guess it's entertainment. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Doran says Lil Xan, the one who looks like a crackhead. Yes, he looks like a little crackhead. He looks like a white version of Lil Wayne. And yes, he does look like a crackhead. And for him to say that Tupac is boring, I think that maybe he really is a crackhead. Thank you, Ritzy Entertainment. I appreciate it. Uno, he said that Pac was boring. Purple or Blue TV, how are you doing? Thank you for popping in. Alice, thank you for the support, and I'm glad to see y'all in there chatting it up with each other. Uno says that boy is a damn fool for saying that Pac is boring. Okay, Jeffrey came in and said that he had to go and watch some TV. And Slick, you're playing video games. I don't know if you're still in here, but okay, thank you for turning me on while you play video games. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me go on and get to the next topic. So yeah, that was it on Bruno. I just don't think that he is an appropriator, so to speak, of black culture. I think that people need to chill. So, Reggie Bush, you guys, did y'all see that on Monday, Reggie Bush was trending briefly because people were, okay, I don't know who the hell that is. Okay, I just finished preparing dinner, Alice, so, yeah, and I was debating on whether I was going to come on here because I'm kind of hungry, and I know that Uno is hungry, so we were going to eat. But anyway, I'm here, I'm going to get this done. So, on Monday, Reggie Bush was trending briefly because people were dragging him for the caption that he posted on his new son's picture. The photo is of his newborn son, who he has with his wife, who is Armenian. Let's see. No, I don't want to eat in here, Uno. Thank you. I'm glad that you put an LOL behind that. Oh, okay, and poetry's in here. Everybody's getting their dinner ready. Okay, so, let's see here. Okay, so the caption that he had on the picture of his new son that he had with his wife, who is Armenian, he put, hi, Columbia fan, how are you doing? So it's a picture of the little baby, and then he puts in the caption, my little Armenian baby. As if the child is not half black, like his black ass. Even had an Armenian flag emoji on the post too. And most of the comments that I read were people dragging Reggie Bush for making his wife into a bootleg version of Kim Kardashian. I don't know if you all remember, but Kim Kardashian is Reggie Bush's ex-girlfriend. And Kim Kardashian is also Armenian. And his ex-girlfriend apparently dyed her hair blonde when Kim Kardashian started wearing blonde hair. And so you may or may not recall that Reggie Bush's side chick just had a baby from him last year. And I don't know if y'all remember the story, but he paid this woman $3 million to have an abortion, apparently. And she took the $3 million and she kept the child and went forward with her story. And the child is named Preston. And I believe that in addition to taking the $3 million, she also has Reggie Bush on child support. So he does not acknowledge this baby at all, at least from what can be seen on social media. I know Poetry says she needs to get pregnant by Reggie Bush. He doesn't talk about the child at all on social media, and I believe that the side chick was Latina, and I wonder if he considers Preston his Latino baby, since he doesn't seem to want to acknowledge his blackness in the baby that he has with his Armenian wife. So I need to be a girl and have a baby. No, Duran, you cannot have a sex change and then have a baby. Well, but I guess for $3 million, you can have a sex change, have a baby, and then have a sex change back if you still want to be a man. Or you could just keep being a woman and having more babies and getting more money. So I don't know, but yeah, it just amazes me how these women are in the place where they can be with these men, I guess, to exploit them. They're not really being exploited because these men know what they're doing. Alice says she's never heard any of this. Wow. So yeah, I'm just tripping. Like, Reggie is just out there, with his Armenian baby. And I'm just like, well, I hate it. And y'all know, or many of you know, my fiance's white. And for the longest, when I would talk to him about, the possibility of us having children, I would always say, how are you going to feel having a black child? But the fact of the matter is the child will be biracial. But for me, the blackness cannot be denied. Like I'm not going to, if God blesses us to have children, I'm not going to be walking around saying my white baby. Like, how ridiculous is that? Anyway, I feel like there are some people who date interracially so that they can get rid of what they are. Like, they don't want, hey, Diggs the Swag King and Mick the Shiznit, thank y'all for coming in. So I'm all for people dating whoever they want to date, whether, it's interracially or, same sex, whatever, do what you want to do. But I think that it borders on self-hate, and maybe not even border, maybe it is self-hate when your whole goal is to erase what you are in your offspring. If I have a child, chances are, it's going to look somewhat like me. It's going to have some of my features, which are black features. And I don't see myself, even if Uno and I don't end up together and I were to date a Latino man, I can't say, oh my gosh, look at my Latino child, Oh, look, Chandra 9000 Mel, I haven't seen you in forever. Thank you for coming in. Reggie Slow Hero, the small yellow bus to school. Yeah, Poetry says he got that Taye Diggs syndrome. And y'all tell me how Taye Diggs ever popped off, because I never thought that he was all that cute. I guess he had that little body on that, How Stella Got Her Groove Back or whatever, but I never saw it for him. And it's just, I look at a lot of people who date interracially, and I must say, though, that what I see, and I don't care who anyone dates, I would be a big hypocrite to come on here and say that black men shouldn't date white women or whatever. But what I do notice, though, and I think that if you all are honest, or maybe, if you consider some of the things you've seen, it seems like a lot of black men who date out or who marry out of their race, they really don't seem to want to identify with blackness. And it's one thing, to say I'm attracted to white women, or I'm attracted to Latino women, I'm attracted to Asian women. And that's fine, but you can do that without putting your own race down. And that's one of the problems that I see with a lot of black men who date out. I don't care, like, what kind of hypocrite would I be to come online or to get on any platform and say that black men shouldn't date out when that's what I'm doing. But I just don't like it when anyone, and women do it too. Some women do it too. I see more men do it, especially men in the public eye. I see more of men do it than I see women do it. And so my thing is just don't deny who you are, but you can still be proud of who you are and date, who you love. Bearded Yakin says, I dated a few black girls when I was in my early 20s. You care to say how old you are, Bearded Yakin? Poetry says, because when he first started his patois was undeniably sexy. Not him, just his accent. Wait, okay, who are we talking about with the patois? Poetry says, I miss those videos from you and Matt talking about interracial dating. We'll have to start those again because I have actually gotten a few requests for those. I don't think people should put your race down. That isn't right. It's a part of who you are. That's what Alice says, and I agree. Shall I make a cameo tonight, Poetry? Okay, Uno's talking to Poetry. Do you want your boy Uno to make a cameo appearance tonight? He might come busting through the door any second now. So that's that. And y'all, I could do a whole live stream just on this topic because it is something that interests me. I never want to be one of those people who's like, people are going to see what they want to see and people are going to say what they want to say. But I know I can sleep with, they're asking for you to make an appearance. But I know that I can sleep with a clear conscience knowing that I'm proud of who I am and I don't want my blackness erased in myself or in my offspring if God blesses me to have children. And I just wish that more people felt that way. But that's just what I want. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. Hey, bestie, how are you doing? Y'all, I have been slacking on my YouTube, like, majorly. I got about 8 more minutes to go. I said I'm going to give this 30 minutes, and I promise you guys next Sunday I'll be prepared. We'll have the game. We'll have everything, but I just wanted to come on this week because that's what I do. And y'all know I'm late because I usually get on here a lot earlier than this. Passion Nubian. Is it Q? That means I need to go and watch your videos because I see you in everybody else's live stream, but I have not been to your channel yet. So I will get to your channel, but I know what it looks like and I'm just saying it the way that, okay, good, I got it right. Thank you. So I need to get over there and support you. That's what that is telling me. So I got some YouTube homework to do, y'all. Okay, so let me get to this last topic. That I have notes on, and then if y'all want to talk about somebody else, hey, okay, Lee show, is it Lee or Leia? You're in Portugal, right? So we're international again tonight. I know if I would have come on earlier, we would have had Sammy in the house in the UK, but okay, so Danni Starr, who's watching American Idol this season? Oh, wow, Purple or Blue, I haven't watched American Idol since maybe when did Fantasia win? Somewhere around there, like, I don't know, like maybe the last 7, 8 American Idol winners are. But I used to love it when it first started. I don't like, once they got rid of Simon, I didn't like it. But I used to love it. I used to love American Idol. So, are you going to come and make an appearance for the people? The people are asking for you. The people are asking for you. Okay, y'all are about to get what y'all want.
There's no seat for you to sit down.
You cannot come in the live stream complaining. You know what the setup is?
I'm setting a fact.
There's some of those seats in the garage.
Whatever.
Do you need some help?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so
people.
Oh yeah, excuse me. He's, wait, oh, hold up. Let me get back to these comments. Thank you, Columbia fan. Let me see. Who's going to watch Love and Hip Hop Miami? I'm going to watch it. Okay, the reunion is tomorrow, Doron. I forgot about that. Man, okay, what did y'all, okay, let me do this topic, and then if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, let's talk about that next, because I want to get into this, whack-ass Oh, as poetry said it, this whack-ass, hating-ass, fake-ass Veronica Vega. I cannot stand that bitch. I like reality TV, and I'm really usually good at just compartmentalizing everything. And Jamie wants a plate of food. And just saying, okay, this is just mindless entertainment, so I don't get too attached to any of these people or, you know, really take too much stock into what they do. But that Veronica Vega, I cannot stand that bitch, and I think, like, if I saw her somewhere, there would be a problem. So, okay, I'm scooting over so I can make room. Duran says, yes, Veronica is shady and just a major B. Poetry says, I have hate for that girl. Can you just go get a regular chair? Okay, this is what y'all asked for. Just as handbricks. How are you doing? Okay, so can y'all see both of us? I know we got two big heads. Rat face, yes, young Hollywood.
What up, Twisted?
Yeah, I cannot stand. And you know what, Duran? Young Hollywood and Veronica Vega have the same face. They look like twins. I cannot stand those two bitches. I'm so glad that Amara La Negra is doing well and that she got her multi-record deal. I'm so proud of her. Oh, nice. Okay, Bearded Yakin says, what up, dude? Nice beard.
I'm trying to work that out.
What happened to your arm? Sandra 900
motorcycle wreck.
I beg him to not ride his motorcycle, but he does. He continues to do it. Okay, let's get into these whack-ass hoes from Love and Hip Hop Miami after I finish this next topic. So, let's do this. Oh, thank you, Columbia fans, since we're a gorgeous couple.
Oh,
that's nicer than a lot of the things that we get sometimes.
Yeah.
We get some ugly-ass messages on here. Boy.
She does.
Okay. You do too, because they're talking about you. Yeah.
I don't pay attention.
Asking me what kind of caveman and Neanderthal and
the one they can't be
troglodyte I got. So anyway, yeah, we get nasty. He's gonna put it on me. Chevy Powder Fox. Yeah, because I'm black. Exactly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Rowdy Chica has school tomorrow. She just finished her spring break.
Chevy Powered, huh? I like that name.
Get your studies on and have a good end of your semester. We're proud of you.
Good
Our
luck,
college
Rowdy
girl, Rowdy Chica.
Chica, whatever.
Okay, so let's go on to Danny Starr. Oh yeah, poetry saw some of those people who are okay. KH28 the Joker. Thank you for coming in. And just as handbricks, y'all have so many people I gotta catch up with in here. Okay, so Danny Starr, who is that, Ty? Well, if you live in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, you might know who she is. She's a co-host, well, she was the co-host of a morning talk show in the area. And I say that she was because she quit live on the air last week after being ambushed on the air by the two of her male co-hosts. So here's the deal. 2 weeks ago, Danny Starr mentioned that she needed a new nanny. And she also posted it on social media that she had a position open because her nanny was quitting due to personal reasons. Danny has 2 young girls and she needed some help right away. And she also made it very clear that she did not want to hire a pretty nanny because her husband has cheated on her in the past.
What up, UK?
So,
sorry.
Hi, Just Tony. So, because her husband has cheated her on the past, got it? So, who, among other people, hits up her IG DMs? An Instagram model, right? And Danny explained to her male co-host, oh, good night, Leah. Thank you for coming in.
My name is Matt. Uno.
And she explained to her, oh, thank you. Yeah, James. Yeah, you
I don't want to interrupt you. I apologize.
That's okay. You can answer the questions.
What up, Miss Nubian Queen, Jamie C?
Danny explained to her male co-host that hiring this woman or any pretty woman would be like dangling a steak in front of a lion. And instead of ending the conversations there, what are you laughing at?
Don't worry.
What's so funny? Are you laughing at the comments or are you laughing at the story?
No,
Hey, 802 Biz, thank you for showing love.
Okay, your homie. Go ahead.
So instead of ending the conversation there, what did her male co-host do? They invited this Instagram model onto the show by phone without telling Danni. And it was done strictly for the purpose of blindsiding Danni and to make her look bad. And I listened to a good chunk of the audio, and I'm sure that you can find it several places online. Yeah, her husband had cheated on her before TW23, and she said this on the air. So so you can find the conversation on the line and you can listen to it for yourself. But it's as though this Instagram girl was brought on the air to tell her side of the story, which in my opinion, she has no side. You wanted the job, you didn't get the job. And in the story, like that's like I go and apply for a job at Target, and I don't get the job at Target, so I want to go to the local news station and say, hey, y'all, let's do a press conference because I didn't get hired as a teller at Target. Like, you didn't get the job, so the fuck what? So anyway, she comes on in the air and she's like, I'm a model, I'm a singer, I'm an actress, and I just didn't get there overnight. And so I'm like, okay, first of all, you're saying that you're into all these fields. You didn't get into any of them overnight, but you're so thirsty over a babysitting position now. So how far are you really as an actress, as a model, as a singer? So anyway, this chick said that she saw that Danni needed help, and she has raised a lot of her nieces and nephews. So, okay, Barrel Boy Woods, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. And so she, in her opinion, that made her qualified to help Danni with her two girls. But then she also claimed that Danni replied by saying something to the effect of, I don't want no pretty woman in my house. And so Danni says that she never responded to this chick. Then one of the co-hosts jumped in to cover for the girl by saying, well, she heard the show on Tuesday. So in other words, the bitch was lying. Danni never responded to her like she said. And so, okay, so here's the deal. Danni had been talking about the nanny search on air as part of the show. And while Danni was on the phone, while they were blindsiding her, she's trying to give this Insta thought a compliment. She's saying, okay, well, you know, I see you're a very pretty woman, but that's just not what I want in my house. And, you know, and I have the right to make a decision for what's best for my household. She's even saying, my husband and I discussed, because I said, what about just having a manny? And her husband was not comfortable with the idea of them having a man to watch over their children. So she says, okay, fine. Well, then we're not going to have some pretty woman watching our children either. And so the Instagram model, she's still trying to get in and make her point, and she, you know, she's saying, well, you're just insecure and that's why you don't want me there. And it's like, no, bitch, I'm telling you, my husband cheated on me. For me, that would not be a sign of insecurity on Danni's part. That's her trying to be proactive. But unfortunately, though, I think if a man who's going to cheat is going to cheat. And so she's not really necessarily protecting anything, but it's still her right because it's her house, it's her man, it's her daughters. So if she doesn't want a pretty person there, then let her bring some ugly bitch in the house. Hey, drunken one, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So
there were other people I was going to talk to. I don't want to interrupt you though, but people have been commenting I was going to talk.
Okay, well, if they're commenting about what I'm talking about, then I'll go back to their comments after I'm done. But if they're coming in and it's somebody new that I haven't spoken to, then stop and say hi so that I'll know that I need to go and watch their videos too. Okay. I need to support them.
I just have one question for somebody.
Okay.
For Drift King, I was just trying to figure out what kind of car he has on his saver. Sorry.
Okay, Drift King is my bestie.
I'm a gearhead, so you know, yeah.
Okay, Drift
Sorry,
King.
that's your thing.
She needed Medea to babysit poetry. Hello, babies.
Stupid.
Now that's funny.
Don't you got some chicken to pick up, Twisted Life? Don't you have some chicken that you got to go get off the stove?
That's funny. But yeah, so the girl, okay, and this also was going down on National Women's Day, and I don't celebrate these stupid holidays or whatever. But so anyway,
I figured Chevy Power was. Sorry. I was replying to a comment. She's what?
Or Mrs. Doubtfire. 23.
Oh, demons are bad.
So,
oh, that's a Hellcat. Yeah, they're bad.
She's, this girl, who, the Instagram model, she's saying, okay, mind you, this is happening on National Women's Day. And so she's saying that she's just got to take a stand for all the pretty girls out there because this is hiring discrimination, that this one woman doesn't want to hire a nanny for her 2 girls.
And I'm like,
well, my thing is she's acting like it's discrimination. I didn't know that pretty people were a protected class as far as employment was concerned. Hi, Carry On, Jeff and John. Thank you for coming in. I would know that. Wow.
It's a different world out there when you're not so pretty.
Is that right? Okay,
Yeah.
baby. Anyway, so,
oh, God.
Hey, Sammy's coming in and say hi, too. So I was just like really disgusted. Hey, baby girl. It's our girl pit bull. There she is. Hey, Sammy. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. Say hey, everybody. Okay.
Okay, get out.
So anyway, I'm just, even if she's ugly, I'd be against it. Okay, exactly. Look, so just as Hambriggs. Look at Maria Shriver. Maria Shriver and okay, thank you. I'm missing. Okay, look at Maria Shriver and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Awesome dog. Thank you, Gary.
And there's the other one.
Here's the other one, our little boy.
Get out, go.
Don't be like that to him. He's so mean.
Come here.
Don't be like that to our baby.
You can't settle down long enough to say hello.
Okay, so y'all saw who Arnold Schwarzenegger cheated with.
One of my personal heroes.
Your personal hero cheated with a nanny who looked like a man.
I already know.
And had the child living on the premises.
Steroids,
in their
man.
house.
They have your head.
Whatever. Don't try to make excuses for your hero.
I still love Arnie. He does a lot good in the community and he does a lot for kids. So.
Yeah,
has
them.
Everybody messes up. The man messed up.
Children.
The man messed up. Now
yeah,
you talk about a hero like
maybe.
that. He messed up and he has redeemed himself. Over and over again.
How has he redeemed himself?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find it out.
Okay,
but
you can get the hell out of here. Okay, The Walking Dead is on. Okay, thank you for stopping in, Poetry, on our late stream. I can't believe they did this lady like this on the air. Yeah, and so she was going off, but she was doing a lot better than I would have. In those circumstances, she pretty much, told them, okay, you're going to shut the hell up. You're going to listen to what I have to say. And she ended up quitting on the air. I am Tommy. How are you doing?
Duty's only one switch away.
So, it was a mess. And then, though, what I did appreciate was that one of the co-hosts, his wife called into the radio station to tell him what a fuckboy he was for that move that he made on them. And it was on his female co-host. And she said, well, how would you feel if I had Trey Songz up in here, feeding me breakfast in bed or something? She's like, you got to think about what you're saying.
Later,
and so
Duran, you say goodbye.
Oh, Duran, thank you.
See, I'll keep track of you. I got you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. So anyway, I just didn't, they blindsided this girl. They ambushed her. She quit on the air, and shout out to the wife. Yeah, she held her ground. And I think that she handled it as best as she could. To say she was on the air, she didn't cuss. She didn't, violate any FCC regulations or anything while she was on the air, and she really could have. Now, I'm sure it was the radio station management and ownership that made those guys come out and apologize, and they issued a sorry-ass apology like people always do when they do some shit that they intended to do. Because here was the thing. She said that they always do show prep the night before and the morning before they go on air, so they know what's going to be discussed. This was never brought up to her, so that tells me they were just trying to blindside her and make her look bad. And really, they ended up looking like the fools in the end. They, let's see, guys. Keep chat.
PG-13 clean.
Oh, is something dirty going on in the chat?
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Well, okay, King. So you have your wrench. Yeah.
My gear heads. My seat's starting to hurt my butt, so I gotta go. But it's nice seeing y'all. I gotta go to the gear heads. You see what my chair was? Yeah.
Do you have to
that's how we do it over here. Bye, baby. I'll see you later.
Okay, you'll see me in a few seconds.
Okay.
I think the male co-hosts had their own agenda. Yeah, like, are they trying to make it just a show with the two of them?
Watch out, Sammy. I'm gonna leave this right here.
Okay. Will you take the
Take
babies?
the dogs. Come on. Jazz out.
And
Come on.
I'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Everybody's hungry.
Okay, everybody's hungry, so I can't stay on with y'all for too much longer. But yeah, I did not appreciate how they came at this woman. It was so tacky, so classless. And now the picture is much prettier. Thank you. But yeah, Danni did a good job in my opinion. And I've seen though that she's like posting online looking for a new job because she really did quit. And frankly, I think that Jamie says Matt's hungry. I'm hungry too. Frankly, I think that she ought to sue the damn station. She could sue them for all kinds of harassments and violations. There's nothing that was professional about how they approached that at all. If that's a conversation that she had on the air, she never brought up this Instagram model's name. If she didn't reply to her, that could have been anyone. Well, damn, I guess I won't make the screen so ugly anymore. Well, darling, everybody can't be, you know, beautiful like I am. But anyway, yeah, I think you make the screen beautiful, Uno. So, let's see, your bestie, your hubby is cool though. Okay, so King, did you already answer? He was asking what kind of card you have there on your avatar. So, oh, and he'll be able to go back and look at the chat. Who is this? This big head Sammy coming in here. Hey, Sammy, I asked you to go with your daddy, but you're gonna come back in here with me. Let's all be awesome friends and support each other. Yes, carry on, Jeff and John. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna because I don't know if I am already supporting your channel, but if I'm not, I will. I appreciate seeing y'all in here. Let's see you. That's all that matters. What you think? Now get in here and fix this food, woman. Okay, so y'all see how I'm being talked to. So let me get off of here before we have some problems and complications in here because I would hate to hurt Uno while he's down. He's in there saying, I have spoken. Okay, I got you. Okay, so thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate this. I will be very prepared for next Sunday. We'll go long, we'll go live, we'll go hard, we'll do our game, we'll do everything, and I'll be ready. Leave a comment, darling, and thank you so much, Carry On, Jeff and John. I appreciate that. So I will definitely, I always leave a comment when I watch people's videos, so you'll know that I came by. So thank y'all. I'm going to go on and log off. I appreciate y'all. I love you all. Let's see, Bearded Yakin will be back. Okay, you'll be back next Sunday. I will too then. And I'll be on time. I usually do this at 3 o'clock Central. So I'll be on time and I'll be ready. I'll have my stuff planned out. I'll have the game ready. I'll be square, y'all. I promise. Justice Hambricks, thank you. Thank you, everybody who came in. Y'all are my mod squad. 23 and Jamie, I appreciate y'all. Poetry for coming in earlier. Doron. Carry On, Jeff and John, Bearded Yakin, Justice Hambricks, 23, Rowdy Chica 59, everybody who came in, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. We're going to go on and end this. We're going to eat some dinner. Okay, 9 p.m. here on the East Coast. Okay, okay, so y'all get you some rest. I know that we had to, well, we Americans anyway, most of us had to spring forward. So get y'all some rest, get caught up, and everybody have a good Monday. Good night, darling. Oh, thank you. I just love the way in my head, Carry On, Jeff and John, they just sound like the most polite people in the world. And so I'm just like, I just hear this charm as I read those messages. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, get to the farm. I'm logging off, but thank you for coming in next week. I didn't get notified you were on. That's all right. And I'm late. So thank y'all so much, for even checking me out, because I know I'm late as heck. So I appreciate it. I'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for a great conversation. And next week, y'all, we will do the Love and Hip Hop Miami talk. I was actually gonna call you this week, Don't know when though. Okay, well, call me whenever you want, TW23. If I'm not available right then, you know, I'll call you right back. I got your number saved, so call me. And we'll run some tests so that we can do our thing. Karen Smith, hey, is it Karen? Karen Smith, we were just logging off. So thank you for coming in. I'll be able to look back at the chat, and I'll go and check you all out. Actually, okay, so Uno's talking to probably 23. Drift King Nation. Okay. I'm getting out of here. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. So, okay, care on. Okay, got you. So I'll be checking y'all out. Thank y'all for checking me out on this late live stream. Y'all go have a good, oh, my nails are awesome. And look, they're breaking off. They're splitting. I don't know. Can you see that? I got a snag right there. You see that? You be safe too, bestie. I love you, bestie. And look, this one breaking down all, you see how far down? Yeah, so, okay. Thank you for that. Carry on, Jeff and John. Like, y'all have a fan for life now. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a great Sunday. Watch whatever it is you're going to watch. Eat good food. Get good rest. And I will see y'all next week. And I'll be on tomorrow because look, I got this. This is a package from an awesome company called Raw Barrel Supplements. I don't want to face it that way because the address is there. But yeah, Raw Barrel Supplements. I'm going to be reviewing their protein powder. So I'm going to be back on my fitness thing like seriously. So y'all are gonna get some other content besides just this every week. So y'all gonna get some fitness content starting this week. And I'm gonna go on and review that powder tomorrow and got some almond milk so that I can have that. So wish we were in that box. I do too. Then we can have a party. But okay, we're gonna have we gotta do something where we can get together, y'all, for real. Y'all have a good night, everybody, and I'll have some more content out this week. Thank y'all so much for just making my Saturday nights, my Sunday nights fun. So I'll see y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna count it down by 10. JD, hey, and I'm late, so you're not showing up that late because I haven't been on here long myself. So I'm gonna count it down, and I'm reading the comments, see if anything comes in. Thank you, Carry on, Jeff and John. I appreciate it. I'm going to take it down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love y'all. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.